IL Café. We have you covered.
Welcome to IL Cafe. We're about to discuss motor insurance today. And the thing is, I've realized that you think the question and we bring you the answer even before you can say the questions out in words. And that's how quick we are. I'm in a very self-congratulatory mode, as you can see today, but you get the drift over here. We've got a few of your questions answered on today's show that is all about the digital motor claim journey. So we've got an expert who's going to be joining us from the ICICI Lombard family today. He's a leader with several years of experience. Rajiv Mirani is joining us. He's Vice President, Customer Service, Motor and Strategy.
Thank you, Sital. Thank you for having me here, and would like to give insight about the motor claims journey on the digital side, which is a new age, a landscape of technology, using technology and making customer life easier.
And I thought, we should start with an icebreaker question, because just this morning I was thinking about the very first car that I ever owned with my own money. And that was I think Esteem, one of those old, maroon color Esteem is what I had. But I'm sure, each one of us has a special memory associated with vehicles that we have owned. What's yours, Rajiv, before we get into the business end of the conversation?
All right. So same here, that time or those days, we were having all Maruti. So I even started my journey with 800, Maruti 800, which used to be a public car or the famous car. And I still remember that was one of the best wheels on those days. And we learned, how to drive on this particular car. It was a, family car for those days.
You are lucky, Rajiv, if you learned on one. I learned in a Fiat. So for us, any Maruti 800 on the road was like, wow, what a car. So I completely hear you. Nice family car, a nice way to, sort of remember those days on a show like this one as well. And then let's move into the business end of questions. We've heard so much, with respect to the sector evolving and with respect specifically to motor claims, and would be good to understand what has changed with respect to customer expectations and the industry landscape in the last, say, few years or so, according to you, Rajiv?
So on the motor claim side, basically, the objective of the insurance companies is to make customers' life easier by, using technology. And when we say technology, there are a lot of initiatives. Being an industry leader, we have taken a lot of initiatives, and we have launched certain industry first initiatives like cloud calling, e-claims, paperless journey, InstaSpact. Then we have cashless garages network, and so many. So we keep on adding features for making the life easier and provide a better experience to the customers.
You mentioned quite a few of these interventions, Rajiv. Would be good for our customers, our viewers, to understand what each of these is really all about and what pain point or challenge or need gap does it address. So if you could take one by one and explain a little bit more to us.
So Sital, basically for customer, it's a pain. He's already going through a pain of accident, which is an unforeseen event for him, and we would not like our customer to face that. But in case the need arises, we are there to support from starting from intuition to the payment journey. So end-to-end journey, we want to support the customer. We want to stand with the customers and ensure that he doesn't face any challenges. So if we talk about the initiatives, recently we have launched cloud calling features. So basically this feature is all about, we are empowering customers to connect with our claims manager through one single point contact number, and the customer can, get the query addressed on real-time basis as and when required. Okay, so that all the customer queries are not remain unanswered. That is the objective. And secondly, the benefit is all these calls are recorded. So we get a chance to analyze those calls and train the teams on the soft skill as well as the query resolutions. Okay, so we keep on improving our skill sets and our communications. That's the objective. So this till date, if we talk about, we were able to solve the queries of customers almost 95% plus, and we were able to connect more than 10 lakh customers as on today, right? And see, generally, what happens is in traditional ways, nobody wants to face customer, or nobody people skips to connect to customer and give a better experience, or comfort, sitting at their homes. So customer need not to visit garages, because and they feel that they are not aware of the process. So customer, if you guide properly, they will be taken care, and there will be a smooth journey and the seamless experience for what we are looking at. So that's all about cloud calling. If we talk about, there is an Insta aspect where customer can connect with us on real time basis, sitting at their home through online application, where we are able to get a vehicle surveyed with an approval right on the call, so that customer need not to worry about when the survey will happen, how survey will happen, and how long it will take to provide an approval, because traditionally it was taking a lot of time, so involvement of garages, etc., which is not the case here. We are there to attend the customer calls and survey on real time basis. So how that is what we are solving through InstaSpec. Then we have e-claim. So earlier, traditionally, or the industry, takes a lot of paperwork. So customer feel inconvenient, submitting a lot of papers and signing papers, etc. So here we are saying you just need not to submit any paper, physical papers. So we provide an online link where customer can fill the bare minimum details, and that's it. You can also upload the document online, so need not to visit any garage, need not to visit any offices. We do not call customer at our branches, so that it's easy for customer to file a claim, right? It's not difficult for him to make a claim. And e-claim is also available with CKYC online, right? Okay. So otherwise nowadays KYC is another you have to submit extra paper for address proof, ID proof, etc., which is not the case here. So we do this with e-claim only. And then we have break-in application, which is AI enabled, which helps customer to renew the policy setting at their homes on the real time basis. So within 7-8 minutes, the approvals are given, so you can issue the policy on immediate basis. There is no need to wait, no need to wait for surveyor to inspect the vehicle at home next day and third day, and it takes time. So that's all about break-in app, WhatsApp journey. So now customers are very happy to have the updates on real-time status, because there are a lot of stages in the claims, like intimation, surveyor is appointed, surveyor inspects the vehicle, and then approvals are given, then the repair starts, and the repair completion, then delivery order, and the liability part. So everything is on real-time basis. On daily basis, we keep on updating our status on the customer mobile, so that he is able to view the real-time status of claim, so that he need not call anyone, he need not to worry about what is happening on my car. We are even showing them the real status also, so he can have a complete view about the claim status on daily basis. So that's the objective. And then we have chat bots, voice bots, where customer can even raise the query, or the address their queries, even if he don't want to talk. That is also feasible. So Sital, basically to make the life easy and seamless to provide better experience to customers, we have initiatives. We have already taken these initiatives like InstaSpec, cloud calling, WhatsApp journey, then e-claim, paperless journeys, and inbuilt CKYC, break-in application. So we have done a lot of usage of technology to make process simple and easy.
There's one more phrase, right, that sort of captured my imagination, because we've heard cashless in the context of health, right? Medical claims, cashless hospitalization. But a cashless garage is a new phrase that I'm hearing, and I'm thinking, what amazing use cases there could be for something like this. We all recently, a few months ago, we read about the floods in Chennai, and we used to wonder. At that time, you always think about the pain that the person is going through, having lost all these luxury cars just because of rain, Mother Nature. Tell us a little bit in the context of how this helps consumers.
So thank you, Setal, for bringing this cashless discussion. So cashless is a facility for customer to avail that benefit, so that customer need not to bear the entire cost of claim and pay from pocket and then go through the reimbursement process, which is ideally lengthy process. To avoid that inconvenience to our customers, what we have made is we have set up the arrangement with the garage across all locations, across all OEMs, manufacturers, so that as and when the claim arises, we arrange the cashless facility at that particular garage, and we ensure that customer just pay the minimum amount what he is supposed to pay, and rest entire the bill or the liability is paid to garage directly without any hurdles. And customer need not to wait for reimbursement of claim, which generally takes 15 to 20 days time, and we cut down this process. In short, cashless is a big benefit for the policyholders, and we would like to extend all the support to our customers to arrange this facility and use this facility to make their life comfortable and hassle-free. On the next point, Sital, Cyclone Mishong, which happened recently in Chennai, there a lot of customers' vehicles got affected. Even and we understood the impact of this particular tragedy. And what we did is we arranged manpower from different locations, and we arranged a task force in Chennai to first to address the or to provide empathy to customers by standing with them and supporting them by arranging towing vans and even the appointment to the garages. We did certain camps in the society, so that customers are given some relief in terms of we are there with them to support the claims or whatever help we were able to extend. So we expanded the teams, we sent the experts across locations, and we started arranging pickups and appointment etc with the garage, and then we started assessing the loss. And today I'm very happy that within a month's time we were able to deliver or settle off more than 80% of claims within a short notice, where people were if you look at the industry, this numbers would not be that big, but yes, we were focused, we were having enough teams to coordinate with the customers. We were able to deliver these numbers in a very short span of time, right? And the customer were happy. We get a lot of appreciation from customers saying we were lucky to have insurance with you, is the reason we are today out of this trauma.
That's a very powerful story about how, not just technology, but teams can come together to address, people's concerns at a time when everything seems to be up in the air. You don't know where to go, what to do. You're frozen because this is not something that you anticipate, and it happens to you. So that's a lovely, lovely story that you shared with us with respect to the power of putting together processes that make a customer's life so easy, even in challenging times like the example that you gave us. In summary, Rajiv, is there anything that you would like to leave our viewers with when they think about motor claim process? Any last words from you as someone who heads that particular area for us?
So Sital, basically, see, of course, digital digitalization of claims process is equally important, but we also know that physical touch is equally important. So we always touch base the customer once in a the claim process, so that we do not miss the opportunity to get feedback from the customers. And we also wanted to understand the pulse of the customer, so that we are constantly building up the process, building up the technology, and deliver the promises what we have made while purchasing the policy. And by doing all these efforts are basically to ensure that we are transparent, we are fair, we are responsible, and we care for customer is the theme or the objective of this claim process, right? Or to make life easier during the entire journey, end-to-end journey. We want to be there with the customers, and we assure that our customers in whatever situation they are, we are there for them, and we will always be willing to extend our best possible efforts and support during the challenging times.
Before I wrap up the conversation, remember right in the beginning, we spoke about the first ever car, and we refreshed some of our old memories. I thought, maybe some more memories to sign off the conversation, because a car is integral. It's a part of our life, right? It takes us to places. It's symbolic of continuum in many ways. And music is part of that journey. So I was wondering, do you also have like a playlist? Because when I get into the car, I have a particular playlist that I like to listen to. It's got a mix. It's got some old Kishore Kumar songs. It has some Arijit Singh songs. It has some English old 80s music as well. What's your go-to song or set of songs when you are driving?
I'm fan of SP Balasubramaniam 90s. There were a lot of famous songs he sung for
Salman
us,
Khan.
and
Oh, the voice of
yeah,
Salman Khan.
so that is memorable.
I think you and I have something in common over here, because one of my favorite set of songs to listen to are from Maine Pyar Kiya. I don't know why, but on long drives, I really like to listen to
Yeah,
all of the songs of Maine
correct,
Pyar Kiya.
correct.
And Ashiki, that's
Very
another.
true.
Not
Yeah,
SPV, but Ashiki songs are out of the world. So the 90s,
yeah,
of course,
absolutely.
yeah, right? You agree, right? Sajan,
Correct,
Ashiki,
correct, correct,
then
correct, correct, correct.
right? Dil Hai Ki Manta Nahi. That's great music in the 90s. Anyway, that's our drive time playlist. I hope our listeners have taken away some things to add to their own playlists as they drive out. And please do remember to drive safe and belt up, not just in the front seats, but also in the back seats. If you have kids, make sure they're always belted up. And on that note, let us wrap up the show. Thank you so much, Rajiv, for joining us on IL Cafe today.
Thank you, Siddharth, for having us here. Thank you so much.